How are you guys doing today? New era? Yeah. I guess. It's just a crazy setback. I've never felt this before. We got to 200 subs, so you gotta do we gotta do a Street Fighter 6 tier list, bro. Where do I even start? Well, who do I even think is the worst characters? Who do I think is the worst character in this whole game? I think it's Marissa. That character sucks. I mean, you can still like win. Let me just say, like, in Street Fighter 6, you can still win with any character. In most levels, you can win with most with like every character in this game. This game is really balanced, honestly. The top tiers are really broken, but this game is pretty balanced. You guys agree with that? I don't know. It's just her archetype. Her defense is so bad. She's slow. Has high damage, but that's really it. Oh, and her anti-airs suck. I don't know what I hate bad anti-airs as a weakness. Like, what does that even mean? You just look silly just jumping all the time. Well, obviously you can't do that, but you know, it's kind of stupid that you can even get away with that. I'd be pissed if I was a Marissa player. Getting jumped on in this game is so annoying. Is Marissa the only D tier character? You know, I think Dhalsim sucks. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I haven't fought enough good Dhalsim players, but I feel like the more you learn the Dhalsim matchup, the more, yeah, no, Sim doesn't belong in this game. He just doesn't work. he doesn't play Street Fighter 6 like at all. He's probably the hardest character in this whole game, just from how much like just from how like different he is, but not in a good way. He can lame you out, but if you know, I feel like if he's one of those characters, if you know the matchup and you're in a good mindset, it doesn't matter, right? It's just too much hard work. I don't really see that many results of Sim these days. Yeah, I'll put Rashid. I'm put Rashid. This character's dumb, bro. If you guys ever just watch Rashid gameplay and see level 2 and not go, this is silly. You know what I'm saying? You guys feel like it's fair when Rashid level 2s me? Throws me in the corner with level 2, I lost? Ken is just a much better... I think he's a much better tournament character. Like, fighting a Ken in tournament feels way harder than fighting an Akuma, in my opinion. Because Akumas have to play really good. Like, here's the thing about Akuma, is like, you have to play perfect. Like, yeah, he's like a perfect character, but you also kind of have to play really good too. I feel like, you know? Ken doesn't have the fireball game, but he has better normals, right? His corner carry is stupider than Akuma's. I feel like just Ken just having that stupid corner carry is already it's just crazy, bro. Obviously 9k health, but like, that's like whatever, right? And also Ken, yeah, I'm pretty sure Ken's have like better results too. Better results than Akuma. But Akuma's still broken. I mean, he probably belongs right here. He probably belongs right here. I mean, pretty, yeah, I do think Akuma is pretty hard, but he is definitely pretty perfect. Just 9k health, right? I'd say top 3, but I think Ken is better just from stability, in my opinion. Yeah, ridiculous fireball, ridiculous combo damage, OP, throw loop, air game. But I feel like, I don't know, I feel like everyone's pretty good versus Akuma because of how common he is. I guess you could argue that for Ken too. But I feel like Akuma, you gotta like, you know, you gotta really be the better player, I feel like. But I think Terry actually beats Mai. Because he brutally wins the fireball war. Like, if you, like, I think EX fireball with Terry just kind of invalidates her EX fireball game plan too. Bison is better than her by far. Nah, bro, this character's way, nah. EX fan is better. Nah. No, I don't know. I feel like, okay, by far is crazy. I feel like they're like right next to each other like this. Like, I feel like this is good. Mai is definitely better, dude. EX fan is just such a crazy move. EX fan is just the greatest move in the whole game. Mai has the greatest move in the whole game. EX fan. Mai is also, her win conditions are just stupid. Like EX fan, throw loop, level 1. I don't see anybody talking about level 1. Have you guys ever fought on Mai with level 1? You just can't do anything. You already couldn't do anything with normal EX fan. Now you extra can't do anything. Is Ed in this? Is Ed right here? Is Ed really in this tier? Why am I fighting 0 Eds, bro? Why did they all disappear? I feel like I fight no Eds in NA anymore. Nah, I don't think Ed is S tier. It is still ridiculous though. I mean, level 2 win condition, literally impossible to do with punish. Long range normals, good offense, very good character. Cammy. You know what the other S tier character is? Cammy, bro. Dude, I was playing Cammy earlier today, and it just felt so crazy. Like being able to just like whiff punish, so like everything. I just whiff punish everything. And I feel like her offense is so like overwhelming too. You know what I'm saying? Dive kick is just so crazy. Like there's so much mental stack with dive kick. Like you have to allocate so much mental stack to punish dive kick properly. You know, you can't ever whiff against her. Fireballs are against her. Poking's crazy. Combo damage, like Jamie's just crazy. Should we add more mid? This is like so unknown territory. Because I don't know enough about Lily. I know she sucks. Like I know she doesn't really have that much potential. This is the gray area. Yeah, like the no man's land. Yeah, any Lily mains in chat? After that, I feel like it's Honda. I mean, this character, honestly, people are starting to say that Honda is like a bit underrated, like flying under the radar. There's one thing that Honda can do. I think he's the only character that can do it. But he can punish like meaty throw with a backdash mid screen with a jab. I think Honda's the only character that can do that. I don't know if there's any other character that can do that. Mid screen, meaty jab, or meaty throw, and then he jabs you. I mean, character does a lot of damage. Mental stack is hard to deal with sometimes. Some decent normals. Did you guys know that standing medium kick has a low forward it low crushes, so it avoids low forwards? Did you guys know that? Like, that's just really random like matchup knowledge, but yeah. I mean, I think Honda, he has command grab. His defense sucks. He gets throw loop to death. Yeah, I mean, he's still kind of mid though, but he has some potential, but he's probably still like around here. This game is just so crazy with his characters, I'd say. And I think right after that is Jamie. Bro, this character, I lose to like every. I feel like I lose to like every Jamie. Jamie is definitely the best out of like the low tiers. Absolutely, bro. I feel like Terry Jamie is like even, or maybe Jamie wins. Like low key. When I play as Ken, I feel like when I play as top tier ass top 2 Ken, I feel like I can invalidate Jamie. But when I'm playing as Terry, bro, Jamie is so like his normals are hard to deal with. His dive kick. I mean, that's kind of it, honestly. His normals are just good. He doesn't like. He has to sacrifice so much. He has to sacrifice Oki to being a character, you know. But he has to drink to become a character, which is really bad in a game with these guys. So this is when it gets more interesting, a little bit more interesting. Maybe I should return to the A tier. Who should I put next in the A tier, guys? Ryu? You guys are not gonna believe my thoughts about Ryu, but anyways, all you guys are thinking that Ryu is like this S tier character now. It's just this is how you know that results are everything. Results are everything in the FGC, right, guys? Because nobody was talking about Ryu like a couple months ago until Kusanagi and what's it called, Blaz was saying that. Yeah, I know Calibri. I know you were saying that Ryu's underrated. Nah, I was. Yeah, now everyone's saying that. Everyone thought that Ryu was underrated. Now everyone's saying this. Nah, I've definitely heard people say he sucks before all this happened. I think it has to be Zangief. Yeah, I think it has to be Zangief next. We've all fought Giefs before, bro. It's just a fucking casino. It's command grab casino. And it's not as good as casino as Street Fighter 5. Street Fighter 5 Zangief was. Oh my god. But it's still crazy in this game. He got nerfed, but he's still crazy. You guys think Gief fell off? Really? I still think Gief is really good. Oh, wait, I forgot to rate Guile. Guile's better than. Guile's like probably. No. Guile's here. Guile's right here. I think he's above Ed. There's so many, or there's just so many like Guile reps all around like the whole world, I feel like. I mean, what's even crazy about Guile is just he's Guile, right? Guile's just Guile. I mean, Guile honestly does a lot of damage. I don't know if you guys have ever gotten hit by optimal Guile combos, but you'd be surprised at how much damage this character does. I don't know. I get surprised, right? Yeah, best fireball drive rush. It's just this design philosophy. Just it's like half the cast in this game. Yeah, I would rate Guile right here. I think Zangief is in a good spot right here. You guys think there's a world where Terry belongs here? What if I just do this for the meme? I actually do think Terry is better than Ryu though. You know what? I'll keep it like this. Actually no, Juri's probably better. Juri's probably better than Terry. Juri's probably better than Zangief. I feel like this makes sense. I think Luke is B. Yeah, I do think so. This character is B tier. Let me explain these. So obviously with Juri, fireball drive rush, one of the fastest drive rushes ever, biggest low forward in the game. Throw Luke, play Street Fighter 6, EXDP. Crazy jump-ins. I feel like anti-airing this character is hard sometimes, but maybe that's probably a skill issue. Normals, long range as normals, level 2, air throw. Her level 3 is a backwards input, so you can buffer that. I mean, Juri's just good. Everyone knows what Juri does. Is JP better than Zane? I think JP is probably better than Gief. JP mad cheap, bro. This character won $1 million. Nah, this character's better than Juri for sure. You guys think JP's right here? This is $1 million character. But Juri's also $1 million character. I think he's right here. What did they even nerf in season 2 and then like revert back? They like basically reverted. They reverted the anti-air, right? I remember that they gave him like crazy buffs. Like they didn't have. He didn't have EX Ghost until level 2. Yeah, the only real nerf was the amnesia skill. That's crazy. I don't know if you guys ever fought season 1 JP, but bro, they added EX Ghost level 2 in the game, and that's just crazy, bro. You have to force that. It's not really mixed if you know. Like if you know against JP, it helps a lot. Like if you know how to block the level 2, if you know his setups. Normal people, I feel like just don't know how to block level 2. That's just how it is. I think Terry is right here. Right here. That number, what number is that? I think all these characters are worse than Terry. What do you guys how good do you guys think Terry is? I mean, you guys are here to listen to me yap about my character, but what do you guys think? Do you guys think he's worse than Ryu? I guess if you do take it from a results perspective, then yeah, Ryu's obviously better. You guys think Terry's a mid? He is a counter hit god. You think so? Wait, you think he's carried by me? People say that I'm like a top player in this game, but it doesn't feel like it yet. I don't know. I don't know. It's just hard. Maybe I'm sounding like a unconfident little bitch, but I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy playing Terry. But I personally think that he's right here. I think his normals are. His weakness is the fact that his whiff punishing is kind of hard. But I feel like his pokes are really good. Standing heavy kick, standing medium kick, crouching medium punch is broken. Heavy punch is kind of broken when you're close to them. Round wave does a trillion drive damage, but it is easy to perfect parry. EX fireball. He can do degenerate gameplay. Like he has EX fireball, drive rush. Burn knuckle is good, but it's only good sparingly. Like when your opponent doesn't expect it. But that's the good thing is the fact. Burn knuckle is good because you don't use it, and then you use it when they don't expect it, and you're like, oh, got hit by this. Terry's burnout pressure is cheap, bro. Terry burnout pressure carries me so hard. I feel so carried when I fight people in burnout. I don't think it's cheaper. I feel like Terry's burnout pressure is ridiculous, but we're probably hella biased. Also, I think Terry's like level 2 win condition is mad stupid. I guess you can say Ryu just has crazy damage too, as well. But I've always just viewed Terry in a very high light like this area. This is honestly interchangeable. These two can just like these two can switch, and it doesn't really like matter. I'm just doing it just because, just because I want to. But yeah, love Terry. I think he's slightly underrated. I think people think Terry's like right here, below like Luke and shit, but hell no. Terry's definitely. I think he's like right here, interchangeable with Ryu. These two characters honestly just do so much damage in general. I think Ryu does a bit more, but still. Ryu obviously really good character. Very solid. Damage is crazy. Damage is ridiculous. yeah, just really solid. The best throw loop in the game, I think. Or like one of the best throw loops for sure. The results are there to speak. Yeah, no, Ryu, crazy character. I think these are interchangeable, so I'll just put it there. I think that's it for the A tier. I think this makes sense. At this point, it's like, what now? Oh, wait, Aki. I forgot about Aki. Wait, is Aki better than these guys? I think I'm insanely biased now, because I actually think Terry brutally annihilates Aki. I think I struggled. You know what's so funny? Aki used to be like my worst matchup when I mained Luke. When I mained Luke, I despised fighting against Aki. Yeah, I think Terry destroy. I mean, Terry's just like fireballs just destroy Aki. Like Terry's light fireball just invalidates Aki as like a character. It invalidates her whole drive rush, fireball drive rush game plan. Like literally all of it. But I do remember what it felt like fighting against Aki with Luke, and it did not feel good. So I'll put it here for now. Fireball drive rush is ridiculous. Ree's just slimy gameplay. Her drive rush is really fast, right? Her damage can be very high given the right circumstances. Yeah, no, when I played Luke against, dude, Luke has some terrible matchups, bro. Like, it was so sad. It was so sad. I feel like after this, it's kind of weird. But yeah, first in the B tier, we got Luke. I feel like Luke has always been B tier. You guys knew when dude, they over nerfed him. Okay, not always. Like season 2, I thought season 2, Luke was always B tier. Like the only Luke really doing it now is Noah. Luke's just mid. He's just too mid. He doesn't do anything better than like any of these guys. Any of the other shoulders. He doesn't do anything better. Right? He doesn't have anything that stands out. I think every other shoulder has something that stands out. Luke doesn't really have something that stands out. You know? Yeah, his damage sucks. His fireball is worse than the other characters. He has the worst. He doesn't have worse. No, I think Ken EX fireball is honestly better than all of Luke's fireballs. You guys agree with me with that, or is that a hot take? Ken's EX fireball is better than all of Luke's fireballs. So the whole point of light fireball, I think, is to like fake out because it goes really short distance, right? But it has so much end lag or like recovery frames that you can't like drive rush in and then grab them in time. That just doesn't work. I think that'd be a cool buff to light fireball because there's no, yeah, it feels like only to bait parry. Like, what's the point of light fireball as a neutral tool other than like combos? Hey guys, I'm just saying the best Luke in the world, Noah the Prodigy. I also think Luke sucks. He's B tier. Blah blah blah. Take it to him, okay? Man, I feel like I have no idea where. Wait, no, DJ. I feel like this character strength is like similar. Like Aki, like these are like this. You know what I'm saying? Like they fireball at you, they drive rush at you. DJ does a ridiculous amount of damage. He's so hard to whiff punish. DJ is one of the hardest characters to whiff punish in the whole game. It feels like. I don't know. Like the range that he covers is just so weird. He doesn't have any cancelable normals, so he's susceptible to drive impact, quote unquote. But that's such a like fake weakness. I feel like definitely super underrated. I always thought DJ was really good, even after the nerfs. I think he's like right here. Blanca's better than Luke. Is he? No, Blanca's kind of like what's even the point of Blanca anymore? I feel like Blanca's just kind of. I feel like Bison is just like better but easier Blanca. Does that make sense? And I knew that especially when I saw Mena play Bison now. Who even plays Blanca anymore? He has like the level 2 win condition though, so that's at least something. He has tricky setups. So I do think Blanca is better than Luke at least, because Luke still doesn't have anything that stands out. People are starting to think that Manon is like getting slightly underrated these days. Riddles got inspired by Broski's opinion. Is my tier list just like shockingly similar? I feel like most people have pretty similar opinions for the tier list of this game. The only like quote unquote hot take I think I have in this whole thing is I think that Ryu's better. I think that Terry's better than Ryu. Or like Terry's like up here. That's the only quote unquote hot take. But he's not even like that much better. You know what I'm saying? Ken's too low? Yeah, man? Yeah, Manon. I think Manon's right here. Really good space control with her heavy kick. Obviously command grab, grappler factor. Medals are crazy to deal with. But she has to sacrifice Oki to get medals. Slow is drivers in the whole game, I think. Manon's just kind of whatever. She's like underrated. She's quote unquote underrated, but like, you know, you have some good reps. You have Joey. You have Idom, right? Idom's really the only Manon like doing it, right, guys? Like he was the only one at Capcom Cup, I think. I know there's Random in EU, but I don't know much of him. I know Random's really good, right? La Tracer with the Twitch Prime, thank you so much. Really appreciate that. I think Chun-Li's better than Luke. Chun-Li's better than Luke. Nah, they're like kind of the same. Chun is just kind of whatever. She doesn't have a throw loop. I mean, but she doesn't have Fireball Drive Rush. She has Fireball Drive Rush. Really good neutral control. I feel like, you know, I'm just gonna put Chun-Li over Luke just for the just to downplay Luke even more because he sucks right now. Kimberly's B tier. I'd argue like, yeah, like right here. I think she's worse than Luke. Yeah, she has good results, but she's not that good. I feel like like her, it's really hard to control space with her. The only really like space control normal she has is standing medium kick. But aside from that, her normals are trash, like for controlling space. Obviously, her strength is her offense, but her defense is just as bad. It's like Bison. But I feel like her offense is more manageable. Like they got her buff in the December patch was crazy with the standing heavy punch. I don't know. Kimberly's just kind of whatever. Her neutral is struggling. She has to like rely on like jump in mix-ups or just like tricky. She has to struggle more in neutral compared to like these guys. You guys get what I mean? I feel like this is a good tier list, no? I feel like this is pretty good. And that's it for today's YouTube video. If you guys enjoyed, hit that like button at the bottom of the video. Hit that like button at the bottom of the video. Give a comment if you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.